Parshas Bamidbar, Sefer Bamidbar begins with describing the exact location where the Rabbeinu Shalom talked to Moshe Rabbeinu, in the Oil Moed, which was located in the Midbar, in the wilderness. Now the question is, why do we need to know, and why does the Torah have to specify exactly where the Oil Moed was? We all know that the Oil Moed was in the Midbar. Why would the Torah repeat that? So there's a very famous answer from the Medrash, and that is, the Torah is trying to hint to us that if we want to absorb Torah, we have to make ourselves into a Midbar, into a desert. Now what exactly does that mean? How do we practically make ourselves into a desert? How do we do that? So I saw a beautiful answer from Rabbi Avi Wiesenfeld, and with that perhaps we can understand why Bamidbar is right before the Yontiv of Shavuos. A Midbar, a desert, is one of the only places in the world that you could just walk into and do whatever you want. You could build, you could dig, you could do anything there. It's ownerless. What is the one character trait that prevents us from really absorbing the Torah and its messages? That would be to be a captain. Loosely translated as someone that's rigid, someone that's unaccommodating. Everything has to be exactly the way he wants it to be, perfect for him to learn Torah and for him to keep the mitzvahs. The Torah this week therefore tells us no. If you want to really absorb Torah and its lessons, the only way is to be exactly the opposite. Be someone that's flexible, adaptable, and accommodating. Yitzi was having an argument with his wife. He felt it was beneath his dignity to take out the garbage. He was sitting and learning, how could he do such a degrading act? His wife understandably argued, and she says no, that's a normal thing to do. They argued back and forth until Yitzi says, you know something? Let's go to my Rebbe, Rav Gifta, the Rosh Hashiva of Telz, Cleveland. She says, sure. They go to Rav Gifta, they sit down, they explain the argument. Rav Gifta listens to both sides and he says, listen, I don't think I can resolve this argument. Go back home, you'll figure it out yourselves. The following Erev Shabbos, they were preparing for Shabbos Kodesh. Their argument was unresolved at that stage. And all of a sudden, Erev Shabbos, they get a knock on the door. They open the door, and to their shock, they see the Rosh Hashiva, Rav Gifta, standing there. And he announces to the startled couple, I'm here to take out the garbage. The Torah tells us this week, right before the Yontiv of Shavuos, if you want to absorb Torah, if you want to have a life of Torah, if you want to be able to enjoy the life that the Torah guarantees you will, then make yourself like a Midbar. Make yourself accommodating, flexible, and easygoing, and then you'll absorb all the messages and the lessons of the Torah and have a happy and fulfilled life. Have an amazing Shabbos.